Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Majora's Mask. In the last episode, we had finished a entire cycle that focused on completing Romani Ranch and Milk Road, all the way up to entering the Great Bay Temple in the Great Bay. And because I was able to break the rules of the game just a little bit, get all the way up to ascending the stone tower in the Ikana region. This time, we're going to be taking our amazing song, the New Wave Bossa Nova, with the Zora mask to Lulu at Zora's Hall and entering the Great Bay Temple to complete the third dungeon's stretch of find all the fairies and get out. So first what we're going to do is slow down time. Next we're going to Song of Soaring to Zora's Hall. And this will be the first time we've played the New Wave Bossa Nova. There we go. What a lovely little island that's right behind us. Ooh. The stone turned into a turtle? It's kind of creepy looking turtle. Kaboom! Yeah, I slept quite well. I just realized this when I opened my eyes. The passing of days is quite quick, isn't it, Lulu? Yes, Lulu, it's nothing to be surprised at. Although my eyes were closed in sleep, I can see everything that occurs in this ocean. It seems Lulu is confused. Regrettably, there is no time for idle conversation. Now then, proud Zora warrior. The open seas of Great Bay have need of your might. Quickly climb on my back. Now, unfortunately, the only way to climb on his back is not as Zora Link, but as regular Link. So I don't know if this big turtle actually knows that the Zoran that he was talking to is dead or not. Off we go. Now, we're not the only ones trying to get to the Great Bay Temple. As you can see here, we have the Gerudo Pirates, who are trying to go despite not having any of the eggs or means to stop the Dragon Cloud. Ah! So I'm assuming this is supposed to be some sort of cyclone. Meanwhile, we're approaching it without any problem. The Great Bay Temple. This, my friends, is a great sign that the temple, or at least the term minions, are far more technologically advanced than any other race so far. Let's get ourselves some free equipment from these barrels. Arrows and bombs. Which is useful because then at least that is... Ooh. My goodness. You know what? Because I'm not the best at the Great Bay Temple, let's grab ourselves a fairy in case something bad horribly goes wrong. Okay, so we got ourselves 20 arrows to shoot 4 targets. One, 2, 3, 4. Right in front of our turtle friend. We got ourselves our first Stray Fairy. Be prepared for lots of these, by the way. Let's pull out the Great Fairy Mask. Whoa, that's a huge water wheel. Indeed it is, my fairy companion. Indeed it is. This entire temple is actually powered by this one room that we are in right now. I want to shoot that this Skulltula. And let's get over here. Because there is another great fairy in the water. I clearly have a terrible aim today. Okay, what I need to do is get ready to sync and trigger this switch. I always forget to do this whenever I start this dungeon because this is a different kind of water temple. The Ocarina of Time water temple was about the different water levels and how they interact with each other. What makes this dungeon different from that water dungeon is the fact that the flow of water is what we have to keep track of, not the flow of, not the height of the water level. Goodbye. Jump on the flowing water. This room is done for fairies, which is good. We have that, but we have no access to get there yet, so let's keep going forward. That big water piece is connected to this one. Far more sophisticated. I want this side. Oh, to put on this. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm hitting the... There we go. I've never done it that way before. Oh, and Link just got a concussion. Okay. I want to let the fairy come up to me. So, there is a forced flow of water in this entire dungeon. It forces Link to go out in certain directions. And I think I want to get up. Okay. Let's get... There's going to be a lot of pausing and changing around. This room, we can only do one thing here, and that is this treasure chest. But there must be some fairies, so we'll break the pots on the other side. We got ourselves the dungeon map. This is a little bit useful, actually. Okay. Ugh. Have I mentioned how much I'm bad at swimming controls? Okay. I think I can hit this guy. By the way, this is a Biobaba. Slightly different from the variant of Deku Baba in that this thing is a living organism off the root. Now the good news is with proper timing, you can get yourself our seventh great fairy piece. If you don't know where you're going in this temple, this is one of the hardest dungeons because of how it's designed. I see a bomb chew. I want to get rid of it. Get rid of it. There we go. Okay. A Biobaba on a lily pad can be dangerous. Because they will snap at you when you land on the lily pad. Right here we got ourselves that. Now, there is a trick. I've only seen it done once. And I don't jump properly to do it. Okay. Basically what I was attempting to do there was get Zora Link to jump an appropriate angle to grab onto the windowsill. It has to be Zora Link because he is taller than regular Link. But unfortunately, I don't know how to actually do the jump because, again, I only saw it work once. But that is the boss key, so it's not like we have to truly worry about it. Okay, now that we have that, we're gonna come down to the bottom of the turbine. Come on. Ma. Hey, hey. Ha. Okay, so where I want to go now is up. Up. Okay. You want to get onto the red pipe. And make our way here. This is why we couldn't come into this room first, because we needed a key. Hearts. Choo-choos, by the way, in this game have an infinite respawn. Bombs. Wait long enough and a choo-choo will reappear. Perfect. Let's go get ourselves an empty room. Well, you know what they say about empty rooms? Look up. Oh. Mama. I like to start off by just spin attacking. This is Wart, by the way. No relation to Super Mario's Wart. Okay. Next. Bring us to a lovely corner, not Azora Link. Excellent. Now that he's in this stage of combat, all of the little pink eggs are gone. And just super whale spin attack. We're gonna get a lot of slow down. Okay, now get back into the corner. And Wart wants to come at us. That's why you stay in a corner, because then he can't hit you. They should have made this room more round, but I get why they went with the geometrical square to match with the overall theme of this temple being an angular waterwork, I guess? We got ourselves the ice arrow. The only thing we need to use the ice arrow for is here in this game. In this dungeon, actually. In Ocarina of Time, they actually programmed the ice arrow in as an item, but they didn't get around to programming its function. It was an item that was added in late game development. Okay. Let's go out. Got ourselves lots of bombs. And we do need arrows. So, as I was just saying, ice arrows were programmed into Ocarina of Time, but their actual coding of what they do was never programmed in. So this is what they do. They freeze enemies. There's a secondary function of what they do as well, but we will get to that in 2 seconds. Excuse me, water tank. Grab. Okay. So there are 2 things we want to do now. One is get lower. Thank you. Not take off the mask. Well, actually, yeah, take off the mask for a second. Okay, now we can put it back on. Swim down. Okay, so first thing we want to do is get to the surface. Because the next thing that we're... actually, no. Back down this direction. Because we need to get more water flow going. You're gonna love the... Oh my gosh. Okay. You're gonna love this functionality of the ice arrow. Wrong button. I am so sorry, guys. Ice arrow. You can freeze the water surface. And if Link knew how to climb... Oh. I didn't have enough space. That's okay, we'll try this again. 1, 2, 3. There we go. You can freeze water choo-choos. Okay, that did not work out the way I wanted. Water choo-choos do respawn like all choo-choos, but they also thaw out of ice. Got ourselves the flow of water going again. Do I I don't think there is. Yeah, there isn't. This is just another supply room. Lots of supply rooms in the Great Bay Temple. Very useful, very helpful. Okay. There we go. Next, we follow this. Each time I need to like move the Zora mask to a less prominent spot. There we go. And up. Got ourselves a beautiful spot for a fire arrow. Oh, look! It's the frog again! Pull out ice arrows right away, and while I'm in here. Okay, up he goes. Let him get up. No, it's too close to the fall point. Much better. If he drops the goo, I'm calling that goo, on top of you, then he pulls you in and starts attacking you with some pretty strong attacks. Oh, that's right, I usually do this battle with the gilded sword. There's no way I was close enough for that hit. This is a far more perilous battle. Wow! There we go. Oh, he turned into a frog. He's a different colored frog than the one in Snow Point. Does that mean it's a different frog? You see 2 doors in, but only one goes out, and it is the one that leads us to the boss key. That's why I highly recommend coming this way first before you get back up to the surface level of the turbine. Because who knows, we might actually have enough time to make it back to these dungeons to beat the bosses. I am, of course, joking. We won't actually have time to beat the bosses. Okay, so to get what I want, I have to go up here. I have to freeze that water source. And now I have to swan dive onto a rotating turbine. Perfect. Okay. We need to activate the green pipe. There we go. Let's get more height. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Zora Link, you just needed one job. Actually, thinking about it, I've never tried it this way. As close to the... Oh my gosh. Pull out the Deku mask. Much better. Because the Deku mask lets me skip, hop, and jump on the water. That activates the water flow, and we're not done in this room yet. I need to get to that one. One in between. Up we go. There we go. So, for the very big record, I've never used the Deku mask in this dungeon. To think that there is actually a great use for him. Okay. So, I need to let this spin. Get on the turbine. I need to get back a full room. And turn. here. Let it go down before I jump. Okay, now we need to activate this. This is a on-off switch, basically, for the Great Bay Temple's water system. That's why it doesn't go away right away, because we need to be able to activate and deactivate. So we've got it activated. Now we need to deactivate the yellow pipe. So, off we go. Pull and deactivate this yellow pipe. And this will in turn now have the water pressure turning this big wheel in the opposite direction. Now that doesn't look like it's changed anything here yet, but it has changed the fundamentals of this dungeon. Take off the mask. I find the Great Bay Temple takes the second longest of all of the... I should have seen that coming. Here we go. So in this room, the turbine is now flowing in the reverse direction, which means that we can now enter new passages that we couldn't before, such as this one, which is actually just the same one that we were in before, but now it takes us all the way to the end. Okay. I need ice arrow. I believe this has been perfected in the 3DS version. Oh. Never mind, this version works. I need to be up here. Oh. Come on. Come on, Link. Okay, that's obviously not what I wanted to have done. Fire arrow. Because now I need to reignite this turbine. Oh, am I gonna stop on top or at the bottom? Kind of a midway. I don't like that. Up we go again. Is the main turbine twisting? Yes, yes it is. This should work. Okay. I want the bunny hood. Oh, thank goodness that worked. Okay. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, jump cut to when I actually get something new going. Okay, finally getting somewhere. This. Okay, now that we finally got somewhere with this whole thing, we're gonna let the mechanism reactivate, because all I need is to hit wood. Bam! Okay. So this room is now done. How many fairies am I at? 10. There's 5 left in the whole dungeon. And provided that I am doing this room by room, strategically, one room at a time, like you're supposed to with dungeons, I should be getting close to being done. Okay, next room. Let's grab this. Sink. Okay, so that's 1. I need to swap over to the fire arrows. Activate the pulley systems, which will bring me up. And now I continue the flow of water. Okay. Okay. Put on the Zora mask. Up we go. Take off the Zora mask. In. And let's get ourselves another fairy. That's the 12th. Drop the ice. Okay. Where did it stick us out at? Oh, this room. Okay. Okay, so missed. That's okay, just go back down. Follow the flow. Here we are. Okay. But I'm still gonna be missing one. Lovely, I have to go through the whole dungeon again. Okay, well, let's start with this flow of direction again. Oh, it is in here. Oh, I know how it's in here. There is a pot in the river flow to hit. Bam. There we go, last one. Okay, so that took us a day. Now we're gonna grab this. And warp out. I'm gonna showcase the Great Fairies gift and we'll call it an episode. Because the next thing we're gonna do is climb the stone tower. And that is just gonna be all sorts of fun. So, once you have the Great Fairy pieces, you can get back on the turtle and come back here to Cape Zora. We want the Zora mask, and we need to get back to the coast. Here we are. Now you could get as far as here. I wonder if the Goron Punch can break this. Yes, it can. Now, why would this be important or not important? Another place for a bomb chew if need be. And equipment restoration. Restoration! Okay, next. Then here. And finally up here. Okay. Must be in the water. This is the fairy fountain for the Great Fairy of Wisdom. If you weren't feeling confident against the Iron Knuckles of the Iconic Canyon region, I do recommend coming here to this Great Fairy for her gift before you take on any of the Iconic Kingdom tasks, if you think you're not going to have enough health for it. Of courage. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. As thanks, I shall lend you my strength. She is going to give us a powerful blue aura, which doubles our hearts, something that we got at the end game in Ocarina of Time. Now all damage is going to be distributed in half. Da 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 da! Your defense has been strengthened. Come see me whenever you're in need of, whenever you're weary. And that is it. That is going to be it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you guys enjoyed what you saw, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Mash that like button and subscribe if you have not for more Majora's Mask content. In the next episode, we're going to be returning to the Iconic Canyon region, and we're going to start ascending the stone tower. I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Later. Oh. Later.